Hi everyone, welcome to today's video, and in this tutorial I'll be showing you how you can recreate this 3D classic logo. Now it's really simple to do, and let's dive right in. The first thing I'm going to do is to create a new document. So in order to do that, so for this video I will be using this custom size document which is 1000 by 1000 pixels, and I will be renaming my document to be 3D classic logo. And another thing I would like to add is that you're free to choose any of these custom sized document which Adobe Illustrator already provides. They are already preloaded, as you can see on your screen, or just in case if you want to use the same document size like mine, just type in the values in the width and the height options and change the dimensions to pixels. Okay. So before I start, I would also like to make sure that I have switched on my smart guides. So to check that, we'll be going here on this views panel, and as you can see, my smart guides options has been ticked on from this option right here. Okay. So what I'm going to do is that I'll be using this pen tool. I do not require the fill as of now, and the stroke, I let the stroke be black, and the stroke weight, or like the stroke thickness, is going to be 1 itself. So let's just go ahead and make a first shape which is like this. So over here, start from here, make anchor point, make some smooth lines like this. And that side. Just join these two anchor points together like that. So once this is made, what I'm going to do is I'll select this, and from this shaper tool right here, I'll be using the smooth tool and just smoothing out the edges like this. So it's like this, so it becomes a lot better. And as you can see, it's changing, it's becoming much better, much smoother way like that. Like that. Okay. So once that's made, I'll select this again, and with the help of the direct selection tool, I'll just select this anchor point. I'll just zoom in and make sure that I've selected the correct anchor point. Yeah, okay. I'll just let it be the way it is right now. And I'm going to make another copy out of the same shape. So I'll select my shape, click on the Alt key, and just bring my shape down like that. And I'll go ahead and also just resize this a little like this, and just make sure that the stroke weight is the same, and like that. So what I'm going to do now is I'll be going back to my pen tool again, and I'll be making this shape as well. So I'll start with this anchor point and just make another addition like this. Okay. I'll be doing the same thing again, like by using the smooth tool and just smoothing out the edges like this. Then just actually just let it be the way it is right now, and just smoothen out any rough edges like that. And I'll just bring this so that it aligns like that. Okay, so I'll now select this first one, and I'll now add the gradient to this. So to do that, I'll be using this gradient tool. Click on the linear gradient and then changing my colors. So here in this white one, I'll be using this orange color, and in this black, I'll be using a dark purple color like this. And I'll just go ahead and change the angle like that. Okay. Now I'll be adding the same gradient on these two as well. So I'll select this, select the eyedropper tool, and then just select on this gradient like that. Double click on the gradient to get this slider right here, and then similarly just change the angle as well. Or probably you could like just change the sides like that. Now for the last one, select this again, choose the eyedropper tool and select your gradient. Okay, gradient again, like that. So what I'm going to do is that I'll select this, right click on this, go to arrange and send to back like this. Select all my shapes and I'll go ahead and also remove the stroke like this. I'll just select this and then just make this a little bit more bigger by clicking on the shift and the alt key. Oop. And just bringing it to the middle of my document like that. So now the last thing that's left to do is to add a drop shadow behind our logo. So I'll select this one for now, and I'll just select all my shapes. Go to Effect, Stylize, and click on Drop Shadow. And here in the opacity, you must be seeing 75%, but I made a slight change and I made the opacity to be 45%. And I'll just click, and if you just click on preview, you can see a thin shadow is added right behind our shape. And this is the drop shadow. We'll go ahead and click on enter. And there you go. We've managed to recreate a similar looking logo like this one. And we've also added the drop shadow right behind it. So now you can go ahead and also save our file. In order to do that, we'll be going to File, going to Save As. So by default, you can see that our file name is the same as our document name, which is a 3D Classic logo. And our Save As type right here, it's Adobe Illustrator. I highly recommend that we save a file in this format so that in case if I want to make any changes, I can easily do that by accessing my AI file. And we click on Save and OK. And that's it. Our document has now successfully been saved as an Adobe Illustrator file. So I hope you found this video to be useful, and you can make similar logos by adding gradients, by adding a solid color, or just by playing around with different shapes as well. So thank you for watching and stay tuned for more.